Hey friends, hanging out in the basement today, and I am looking at my geranium starts. This is the Red Tornado Ivy geranium. It is a trailing geranium, which I have a hard time finding in nurseries by me, and my husband loves trailing plants, which he'll probably deny if you ask him, because who loves trailing flowers? But I bought 10 seeds. They were kind of expensive. I bought them online, and I did save a couple seeds this year. I went out and found some in the middle of winter, long after I thought about it, and I made these. So I've got 3 of them in the house started already, and then about a month ago, I was cleaning up pots and I found more seeds. So I am going to go ahead and show you a quick way to germinate seeds. It's a good way to test and see if the seeds you have are viable or not. And I'm going to sprout the rest of these seeds. So these seeds right here are all geranium seeds that I recovered from dead plant heads from last year's geraniums. And I found these seeds in the middle of the winter. I had found a couple earlier that I had previously planted, and they have grown. And so I found these ones a little bit later in the winter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pre-sprout these to see how many of them are viable. So first step, let me twirl you, is to get a paper towel. Now I don't have paper towel in my house anymore, so I've got these napkins I found from some kind of party, and we're going to get it wet. Not like dripping wet, but fairly damp. I don't know if you can kind of see. You can kind of see through it. I can squish it. It's damp. And I'm going to put my seeds on top of here. Come on, babies. I'm going to space them out a little bit so they don't grow together. And I'm probably going to do 2 sets of these. Maybe not. They might all fit. Okay. Again, I just want to make sure they're not neighbors to each other. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this over. I am going to put it, I'm going to wet it down just a little bit more so it's moist. I'm going to keep it in a warm place in a, get a little bit of moisture. Whoops, come back, little guy. Oops, inside, little guy. There, I've made a nice little seed sandwich. See, they're all tucked in there nice, kind of like a seed tape. I'm just going to grab a bag, a plastic bag of some site, and I'm going to label it Red Tornado Ivy and today's date, which is 3/15/23. And then just going to stick it in there. I'm not going to seal this shut. I'm going to leave this open for airflow, and every couple days I'm going to come through and just give her a little squirt, add a little moisture, and I'm going to check it until I see little roots coming from this, and then I'll know it's time to go. Okay, now I've got a bag full of seeds that could potentially turn into geranium plants this year. I don't know how many will work. No one's surprised anymore, are you? Gracie, getting my plants? No. In this baggie method, there are 2 reasons that I would do this. One, I would do it like I'm doing now. I got a little bit of a later start. I found those seeds later. I just want to see if I can get them pre-started, then plant them into their containers, knowing that I have viable seeds. You can also do it as a germination test. So if you have got seed packets that are older, those are still viable seeds. You do not need to throw them away, but they do lose their germination rate. So maybe instead of getting 10 out of 10 seeds, you're only going to get 8 or 10 seeds. So if you're looking for a specific crop, like you want 20 jalapeno plants, then maybe you throw 25 seeds and use this method to sprout them and see how many sprout. And if you don't have enough, then you don't waste your time waiting for them to poke above the soil. You know within a couple of days, hey, only 15 of those germinated. I'm going to need to throw 5 more in a baggie. So you can also do it that way. So I have used this for lots of different things. I'm going to use it for this right now, and then I'm also going to probably do a couple for things that didn't work so well for me, but I will look at those ones later. For now, I'm just going to hope that all those red tornado babies come to fruition and I have geraniums hanging everywhere.